Estamos en Curazao con Justine Williams, que es una excelente tiradora y queremos hacerle una entrevista para que ustedes conozcan un poco más de ella. Justine, do you speak Spanish?
No.
Okay, so let's do this in English. When did you start shooting?
I started shooting when I was 9 years old in the competition world. I had been hunting with my dad since I was 3 years old. He just would take the diaper bag and take me with him, and we would go hunting, and it was kind of like a family thing. And then I started competing at the range with pistols since my mom wanted to have a broad learning experience with firearms. So we started competing with pistols on the range when I was 9.
Wow, that is really young. What would you say is your greatest achievement so far in the shooting world?
I would say so far my greatest achievement in the shooting world would probably be taking second place overall at PCC Nationals in 2022. That one was kind of surprising for myself, but I was able to take second to Max Leo Grandes, and it was awesome. And then I followed that up with a third place finish at 2023 Nationals. So 2022, 2023 were my golden years, and I hope to do just as good this year at Nationals as well.
But you also shoot pistol, right?
I do, yes.
Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer pistol or PCC?
It really depends on the day. It depends on my mood. If I'm feeling a certain way, like I want to go fast and everything, PCC 100% all the way. I definitely find a little bit more challenge shooting the pistol, but both are really fun.
So what pistol do you shoot and what PCC do you use?
So for the pistol, I'm using in production optics, I'm using the CZ Shadow 2 with the Trijicon SRO. And then for in single stack, I use a Colt Gold Cub. I shoot a little bit of everything realistically. But for my PCC, I'm using a Colt upper and lower. And then basically it's just a Frankenstein build out that I found works best for myself.
Okay, so you did your own PCC basically.
Yep, I talked with a gunsmith, and we were like, he's like, this is what I think is working best for you, and we tried it, and then we adjusted a little, and then we found my PCC, and then things broke, so then we replaced it with different things, and it just came to be how it is today by that trial and error.
Okay, and how often do you practice?
So I practice from Monday through Thursday, and then sometimes I practice Friday. It really depends on if I'm on a heavy shooting schedule for matches. If I'm traveling, I usually travel on Thursday or Friday, and I come back Monday, so then my practices are from Tuesday to Thursday-ish. So I try to finish as much practice as I can, but on a good week, it's Monday through Thursday.
So 4 days a week?
Yeah, roughly 4 days.
How much ammo is that a week?
Roughly, it's 200 to 300 rounds of practice, so it adds up quite a bit throughout the year, for sure.
Okay, so it's about 800 rounds a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a good week. Sometimes it's not as good, and I'm tired, and so I don't practice, but I should.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What advice would you give shooters? Doesn't matter if they're new or old.
Probably the advice I would give to shooters in general would definitely be just go out and try it. If you have questions, ask someone. Don't be afraid of either looking stupid or looking unintelligent, because really the only way you're going to improve is to ask questions and get better. Do your research, look online. Don't be swayed from bad advice either at the same time. Like, understand that sometimes you're gonna be given bad advice, and don't be forced into doing anything you don't want to do, but there's no harm in trying something to try and help you make better.
Okay. And how about for female shooters? Because in many countries there aren't many female shooters.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for girls?
Definitely don't be swayed from being the only female on the range. I grew up a lot with my sister shooting, but at the same time, like, we were generally the only females out there. And then as we started shooting more and more, there was more and more females. So it started to get easier, but it definitely, competing at the top of the level, there's not a lot of females competing at the top. So I'm the only woman on the super squad this year. And I used to be really insecure about it, but now I deserve to be there. I have a rightful place on the super squad, and if I shy away from it, it's just going to make me do worse. So just be confident in yourself. And
for anyone who doesn't know what the super squad is, what's that?
The Super Squad is basically the most elite shooters competing at nationals. There's about 10 to 12 of us, and it goes off of the year before performance. So you have to shoot in the top 10 in order to be on the Super Squad, and then from there they'll go down to 12. There's been females on the Super Squad before, but competing-wise, there's been not a lot of females competing on the Super Squad, like because they belong there. It's been like, oh, my boyfriend shoots on the squad, or something like that. So being and truly belonging on the Super Squad, not just the lady Super Squad, but the men's Super Squad is truly remarkable, and I like it because I get to be a role model for other girls and women and even just shooters.
So what are you looking forward to this weekend?
I'm mostly excited just to be back on the PCC. I really haven't shot PCC that much this year, actually. I just came off of Limited Optics Nationals in the US. So I just switched to my PCC a week ago. So I'm just excited to be back on it. I haven't shot it really since last year's Nationals. So Nationals are in 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna try to get readjusted with it and see how things shake out. The stages so far, from what I can see, they look really fun. So I'm just excited to have fun with my squad, get more comfortable, and have a great weekend.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you and a pleasure getting to share in a class that you taught here.
Read.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Justine Williams, also a presidential medal, first place PCC.
Gracias.
And that's it. You can say that if you want.
Gracias. That's the best thing I got.